बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम अल्हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल आलमीन वस्सलातु वस्सलामु अला सय्यिदिना व नबिय्यिना मुहम्मद व अला आलिहि व अस्हाबिहि अजमईन अम्मा बअद. Today we are going to mention the virtues and the fadila reward of one of the verses of Quran which Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned. Is on page number 13. पेज नंबर 13. आज हम एक नबी पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की बताई हुई फजीलत एक आयत के मुतल्लिक उसके मुतल्लिक अर्ज़ करेंगे. सफ़ा नंबर 13. इस दुनिया में बाज़ दफ़ा अभी पढ़ना नहीं, अभी सुन के फिर पढ़ना नहीं. इस दुनिया में बाज़ दफ़ा परेशानियां बंदे को इतना घेरती हैं, घरेलू माली, कि वो बंदे को डिप्रेस कर देती है, उसको ज़हनी तौर पर माऊफ कर देती हैं, उसका ज़हन काम ही नहीं करता और वो डिप्रेस हो के और नाउमीद सा हो जाता है. कोई अमल एक्शन भी नहीं ले सकता, कोई अमली तौर पर कुछ कर भी नहीं करता भी नहीं उसके बारे में. So sometimes in this world, person is so much, may say, grieved or worried, or they become into so many different problems and worries and difficulties that they depress the person's mind. A person cannot think independently, nor they can translate their concern into any action. So they sometimes know what they're supposed to do, but the worry actually is like eating them inside. And sometimes this worry is also can come regarding akhirah. A person who has become so much fearful, so much worried about what's going to happen to me after death, that they just become inactive in the depression mode, and they are not even doing any actions to rectify the situation, any amal or anything, any good deed or anything, but it overwhelms them. It's a state of mind called hum. Hum in Arabic means that a very big worry, major worry, which is heavy upon one's mind and heart, that it although jams the mind and heart, and the person always stays depressed and becomes agitated, doesn't like to do anything, just is sleeping, worrying, thinking. So it can be of dunya or it can be of akhirah. कभी दुनिया में इस तरह हो जाता है बंदे को, कभी आखिरत के मामले में हो जाता है. वो परेशान और बस उसका दिल चाहता है मैं सोया रहूं, सुस्त बढ़ जाता है और मामलात काम पे काम ऊपर चढ़ता रहता है और करता भी कुछ नहीं. तो हुजूर अलैहिस्सलाम ने फरमाया कि इस आयत के बारे में, ये जो सफ़ा नंबर 13 में है, हस्बी अल्लाहु ला इलाहा इल्ला हुवा अलैहि तवक्कलतु व हुवा रब्बुल अर्शिल अज़ीम, इसके बारे में फरमाया कि जो बंदा 7 मरतबा ये सुबह पढ़ ले, 7 मरतबा शाम को पढ़े, अल्लाह पाक उसका जो दुनिया और आखिरत के बारे में डिप्रेशन है वो ख़त्म कर देगा. यानी दुनियावी अगर कोई उसके ज़हन में चीज़ बैठ गई है या उखरवी बैठ गई है, निकलती नहीं, और बड़ा वो महसूस करता है कि मैं तो बिल्कुल बोझ के नीचे आ गया हूँ और कुछ करने भी नहीं होता, ना इस दुनिया में उसका दिल चाहता है कुछ करने का. कभी वो खुदकुशी के बारे में सोचता है, कभी कुछ सोचता है, कभी, यानी बंदे को मुख्तलिफ हालतें होती हैं. ये जो आयत है पढ़ ले तो नबी पाक ने फरमाया दुनिया आखिरत की परेशानी अल्लाह पाक उस पर बर्दाश्त के काबिल वो हो जाता है और अमल के काबिल. और ये आयत वो है कि अल्लाह ने ये वजीफ़ा नबी पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम को अता फरमाया, उन्होंने हमें अता फरमाया. ये कुरान मजीद की आयत है, सूरत तौबा की आयत नंबर 129, यानी आखिरी आयत है सूरत तौबा की. तो अल्लाह ने ये वजीफ़ा हुजूर सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम को, हम बुजुर्गों से वजीफ़े लेते हैं इधर, ये अल्लाह ने अता फरमाया नबी पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम को. और उन्होंने फिर अपनी उम्मत, देखे ना शफकत, अल्लाह जो उनको दे रहा है वो हमें उम्मत को दे रहे हैं. Whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving him to read, to do zikr, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is passing it to us. He mentioned in the hadith the benefit of his. Before this verse, it's mentioned about the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, لَقَدْ جَاءَكُمْ رَسُولٌ مِّنْ أَنفُسِكُمْ. That it's not here, it's in the Surah Tawbah here, just before this verse. That a messenger has indeed, a messenger has come to you who cares very much, who loves you very much, and he is eager that you may become believer. He loves you very much. He is Ra'uf, very compassionate, Rahim, merciful with you. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned that I have sent a messenger who is compassionate, who is merciful, and he gives dawah to people to come towards Jannah, but still people reject him. Some people, they rejected him, but most of the Meccans rejected him. So this was causing Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam grief. He was very much worried that these people are not accepting. What's going to happen to them? They'll go in hell forever. They're rejecting me. So he was being grieved and overwhelmed by grief. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, فَإِن تَوَلَّوْا, if they turn away after your dawah, and you, in spite of being compassionate, merciful, and you loving, and you very gently, with love, you invite them towards goodness, and they still, فَإِن تَوَلَّوْا, if they still turn away, then don't be grieved too much. فَقُلْ, then say, حَسْبِيَ اللَّهُ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا هُوَ عَلَيْهِ تَوَكَّلْتُ وَرَبُّ الْعَرْشِ الْعَظِيمِ. This verse came. Then say what? Hasbi Allah. Allah is sufficient for me for all my needs, all my worries, and all my difficulties. That's what Hasbi Allah means. Hasbi means Allah is sufficient for me. La ilaha illahu. There is no one who can give peace, security, honor, anything, withhold anything or give anything. There is no ma'bud. Ma'bud is the being who has power over everything. There is no ma'bud, a deity, except him. Alayhi tawakkaltu. So I rely upon him. I put my worries to him. I put my difficulties upon him. I get it off my head, put it towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala likes people who put worries to him. Some people say they don't listen to other people's problems. Somehow they don't listen to others. They say that we become depressed. Don't mention problem to us. वो इतना डरे होते हैं, दूसरों कहते हैं परेशानी हमें ना बताओ, हमारे ज़हन पर बोझ आ रहा है. यानी कहते हैं भाई जब बंदा परेशानियां सुनता रहता है वो ही परेशान हो जाता है. और अल्लाह पाक में पसंद करते हैं कि बंदा अपनी वरीज उस पर उसकी तरफ भेज. अल्लाह पाक कहते हैं मैं जो तुम्हारा रब हूँ, तुम क्यों परेशान, तुम मेरी तरफ भेजो. अलैहि तवक्कलतु, I rely upon him. Wa huwa Rabbul Arshil Azim. He is the creator and the Lord of the great throne. Why the great throne is mentioned here? Because it is, throne is so much big a person cannot imagine. If you get all thousands and thousands and earths together, then it come equal to the size of sun. And imagine sun looks very small. And there's so many stars, millions, hundreds times bigger than the sun. If all these stars and universe put together in front of the first heaven, it seems like a drop in front of an ocean. That's how much the first heaven, पहला आसमान इतना बड़ा है, सारी कायनात उसके सामने रख लीजिए, ऐसा जैसा कतरा दरिया के सामने. And then second heaven, दूसरा आसमान इतना बड़ा है कि उसके सामने पहला आसमान भी इतना छोटा लगता है जैसे कतरा. इसी तरह तीसरा, चौथा, the fourth heaven is such that in compared to the fourth heaven, the three heavens, the three skies, and all the universe, stars, solar system, galaxies, they look like a very small pin compared to actually like a drop in ocean, I am saying. Then seventh heaven is such. Then there is kursi of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that is such great that in compared to that, seven heavens are like that. Uske upar pe arsh hai Allah paak. There is the throne of Allah and in front of the throne, all the creation below it is like actually a small spot, or a drop in compared to heaven. If the Arsh is the ocean, all our creation put together is like a drop. तो अर्श इतना बड़ा है अल्लाह का, और अर्श जो है ये जन्नतुल फिरदौस का छत है, हमको पता है. There is Jannat upon Jannat, there are levels of paradise, and the highest level of paradise, its roof and its sky is the throne of Allah, Arsh of Allah. वो ऐसे देखते हैं उनको अल्लाह का अर्श नजर आता है, ये ऊंची जन्नत का मकाम है. तो अल्लाह सुब्हानहू व तआला is saying that I am, and he is Rabbul Arshil Azim, कि मैंने तो इतने बड़े अर्श को पैदा करके उसको संभाले हुए तो तेरी छोटी परेशानी को संभालना क्या मुश्किल है. That's what is referring to. That I created such big arsh, and the arsh is there with my power. Arsh is not independent of me, arsh is dependent upon me, and I am the creator, cherisher, the Lord, sustainer of the earth, the arsh of the throne. What for me is your little worries, which you are taking it on yourself. तो तुम मुझ पर डालो. तो ये आयत का तर्जुमा है, बैकग्राउंड भी आपको बताई. तो जिस बंदे को डिप्रेशन हो जाए या बहुत परेशानियां आ जाए, तो वो एक तो 7 मरतबा नॉर्मल पढ़ते रहे सुबह शाम. When something is overwhelming you, then pray 2 रकात नफल, and thereafter 500 times this verse, तो आपकी वो डिप्रेशन परेशानी वो दूर हो जाएगी. ये इस आयत की फजीलत है जो नबी पाक फरमाया दुनिया आखिरत के हमूम और गमूम को ये दूर करती है. Not only the worries of this world, but of hereafter as well. तो ये है. So this is also a very precious pearl and gift from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah gave him. Look how much he loves the ummah. That what Allah gives him is passing on to us. But we are not passing things for him. Allah has given us life, money, wealth, time, body, but we are not using it for deen. We are becoming stingy. तो ये देखें. So now we will inshallah start with the Durood Sharif, and for 10 minutes we will recite the azkars. Astaghfirullah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad kama sallaita ala وعلى صل